with you live from Cabinets Baseball Field. I'm James Espinosa, joined alongside my broadcast partner, Doug Kesterson. It is game one of a doubleheader of District 29 5A action. Due up first, you'll have the King Mustangs taking on the Carroll Tigers. First pitch coming up here momentarily, live from Cabinets. Doug, how's it going, my friend?
It's going all right, James.
Going pretty well, News Talk KEYS 1440 AM and 98.7 FM is where we are at right now. Shortly, we'll be on MICSportsNetwork.com. And Doug, he's giving me some sort of signal here. Doug and I have worked together for years and years and years.
And you don't understand that signal.
And sometimes I don't understand the signals yet.
I was not trying to tell you to steal third.
No, you were not. You were not, Doug. King and Carroll tonight will be throwing it down here in District 29 5A play.
Right now, give us an opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors early going. I want to say thank you to AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech Communications, and the Taggart Motor Group out of Portland. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. King comes into this game with a 9-16-2 overall record, 2 ties to go along with their overall record of 9-16-2. They're 3-9 in district play. They're led by second-year head coach Rick Gonzalez. Last year, this team was 8-20, and they have eclipsed last year's win total with 9 total so far. Looking for a few more with only 3 games remaining in the district season. Carroll, on the other hand, 10-16-2. In District 29 5A, they are 4-8, and they're led by David Marcello, who's in his 14th year as a head coach. This is a Carroll team that is still young, still trying to battle through district play. Last year, they were 6-21, very uncharacteristic, so they've made some strides this year. It's going to be King and Carroll throwing it down. A little bit of Southside action here in District 29 5A.
Absolutely. And this is not necessarily over for, that 5th spot, maybe even possibly getting up in the playoff spot. I mean, Flower Bluff is holding on to the 4th spot right now here in baseball at 7-5. They got 2 games coming up against Miller. They got 2 against Moody. Flower Bluff, arguably the better team of those, but you never know what's going to happen until you actually play,
Exactly. A lot of things can still transpire over the course of the next week to week and a half of District 29 5A play. We're entering the last 2 weeks of the regular season, then the playoffs to follow. And that's going to be very intense, especially down here in the greater Corpus Christi coastal Bend area. Coach Marcello and Coach Gonzalez at home plate talking to the umpire, going over the ground rules, going over some lineups. We'll have starting lineups introduced here in a moment. National anthem to follow that. Go over some defensive alignments. Getting you ready for Carroll versus King in District 29 5A play. We will have a second game this evening, and that one, Doug, is...
Yeah.
Let's just say...
Of all the games to be a part of tonight...
Yes.
Tonight and Friday are the 2 for another instant classic between these 2 teams.
We've seen it many times between Ray and Veterans Memorial. They will do battle tonight. Possible district title on the line. Ray does come in 12-2 in district play.
Ray finishes their season this week.
Yes, they've played 2 more district games than everybody else. Vets comes in 10-2 in district play. So a lot to be determined for both teams when it comes to the District 29 5A championship. And one of those teams could take a big step forward depending on the results of tonight and Friday.
And the new rankings came out this morning, and Veterans Memorial moved up from number 24 to Ray moved up from number 24 to number 22. Veterans moved up from, 19 to 17?
Yes, that is correct.
I think it was 19 to 17, yeah. So
I have that here in my notes. Ray, number 22, as you mentioned, and Vets,
up 2 places.
Number 17.
Up 2 places.
In the Texas High School Baseball Diamond Pro Top 25 of Class 5A. I actually printed out the whole Top 25, Doug. I came prepared today.
Yeah, we did, and no surprise. I mean, there's some teams here in Region 4 would probably run into Georgetown, Leander, Rouse, Smithson Valley once again. And look at Victoria East, who will be in this district with some of these teams next year. Victoria East coming in the top 10.
That's a great team, Doug. We've seen them grow. When they were down here in the district, we saw their literal growth from a program that was just outside looking into the playoffs to now one that's a top 10 team in Class 5A.
Yeah, and it's an interesting. I forget who I was talking to about it, but there's a changing around maybe in Victoria East. Who knows? We'll have to see how that goes.
We'll have to see how that shakes out.
I got to go get more of my information, make sure that I'm right and accurate and correct before I say anything out loud over the air. But I'm like, I found out some interesting information about him. Let me put it that way.
Interesting.
Information.
We'll have to check with our sources before we can ever report anything. That's what credible broadcasters do. Carroll and King. Starting lineup's about to be introduced. Carroll in the navy tops, gray pants, Columbia blue piping around the sleeves and the collar. Navy stripe down the gray pants on either side. Got the navy hat, navy bill with the white C right center of the hat. You could see Coach Marcelo's mustache from down here. Great look. King, on the other hand, white tops, white bottoms. King across the chest, green letters, green numerals. Green, white, and green piping around the shoulders. The all-green King hats with the white K.
In the, I believe that's forest green is the color.
It's a nice look. It's a very, very nice look.
And they're coming off a big win Saturday over Flower Bluff.
That's correct. Huge win for them.
Jake and I did that game, and I was like, okay, there you go. There you go.
It was a 5-4 win versus Flower Bluff, which actually snapped a 10-game losing streak for the King Mustangs. And Carroll, their last game occurred last week. They lost to Ray 6-2. Carroll is currently 0-5 in their last 5 games played. So both these teams looking to build some momentum, especially Carroll. Carroll Tigers starting lineup. Leading it off will be center fielder number 14, Daniel Flores, followed by catcher number 10, Seth Martinez. In the 3 spot is second baseman number 26, Prince Rowland. Batting 4th will be pitcher number 3, Aiden Sines. Batting 5 will be designated hitter number 22, Jacoby Rodriguez. Batting 6th is the left fielder number 13, Anthony Lada. 7th is the shortstop number 1, Nico Caballero. Batting 8th, first baseman number 18, Gabriel Trevino. And rounding things out for the Tigers lineup will be third baseman number 0, Christian Hernandez. That is the King, or that is the Carroll, my apologies. Starting lineup. King set to be introduced. Got Grant Hoagland leading it off, followed by right fielder Christian Sines. Pitcher Aiden Reyes hitting 3rd, and then third baseman Justin Lytle will be in the 4 spot. Batting 5 will be designated hitter Abel Areola. Batting 6th, the first baseman, Cody Westbrook. 7th is second baseman, Ethan Gomez. Batting 8th is the catcher, Alex Alejandro. And batting 9th, shortstop, Marcus Obregon.
He had a couple of big hits on that game. And the big, huge hit, the huge triple with Alex Alejandro on Saturday. Into the gap, to the wall.
You can catch that clip on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Search MIC Sports Network.
81 degrees right now, James, and it feels like it's 81. The winds are 18 miles an hour, up from 16 miles an hour a little bit earlier this afternoon, gusting from like 22 up to 27 miles an hour now out of the southeast. Sunset will be at 7:54 tonight, and the humidity is at 70%.
Going to take a quick pause for the playing of the national anthem. When we come back, it'll be King versus Carroll. First pitch.
And accordingly, all of us should stand, place our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your caps. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the anthem is played.
national anthem has concluded. We got King and Carroll set to face off here in District 29 5A play. On the mound for the King Mustangs will be Aiden Reyes. Reyes comes into this matchup with a 3.15 ERA. He's 2-5 overall on the mound. He's made 8 appearances, 6 games started, 2 complete games for the pitcher. Let's see what he got here tonight. Around the diamond we go. Behind the plate will be Alex Alejandro. At third, it's Justin Lytle. Shortstop is Marcus Obregon. Second baseman is Ethan Gomez. First base, you got Cody Westbrook for the Mustangs. In the outfield, left fielder is Julian Zapata. Center fielder is Grant Hoagland, and the right fielder is Christian Sines.
These two teams will face each other once again, James, coming up on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Jake Vasquez and I will be here to cover that game on Saturday as well.
Reyes with 28.2 innings pitched. He's given up 24 hits, 22 runs, 12 earned runs. He has a strikeout to walk ratio of 29 to 24. Only given up 1 home run this season. Opponents are hitting against Mr. Reyes. Opponent batting average 209. So he's been able to be effective, the junior for the King Mustangs. See how guys will get the second set of games for this one, huh, Doug?
Yeah, we'll do that Saturday again. Jake's down for Saturday. I'm down for Saturday.
There we go. MICSportsNetwork.com. You can find that game.
And there's the athletic coordinator for the King Mustangs, Austin Minner.
Trying to put my eyes on him. I don't see him, Doug.
He's right there talking to the home plate umpire, wondering where the other official's at.
There he is. Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Right now, there is only one umpire, and it's the home plate umpire. And even Coach Marcelo is saying, hey, what's happening here? Trying to smooth things over. Number 14, Daniel Flores for Carroll is patiently awaiting. He will lead it off for the Tigers, a 400 hitter. 4 RBI, 2 triples for Flores. Seth Martinez will follow, followed by Prince Rowland. 1, 2, and 3 for Carroll. Any eyes on that official, Doug, on that umpire?
There he is. He's out on the field.
Here he comes.
My bad, fellas. I'm sorry I'm late.
And it looks like we're ready.
Man, traffic was a doozy today.
Looks like we're ready to roll here.
I can't believe I couldn't get over here in time. I'm still running. I'm tired.
He heads to his position just beyond first base.
Okay, now we can go, huh? How about that?
Flores to face Reyes.
To lead off the top half of the first inning, Daniel Flores for the Carroll Tigers.
Reyes, left-handed pitcher.
Timeout called by the batter.
Below the zone, and we're underway here at Cabinets. 1-0 count. Out of play, 1-1. In Flores' last game played, he was 2 for 3 in a loss to Gregory Portland, a 10-0 loss. That one went 5 innings. Wildcats got the best of the Tigers. Reyes studies, looks in, fires. Lifted out to center field. Hoagland making chase. Hoagland with a nice routine grab, 1 down.
1 out. Nobody on. It brings up the catcher.
Here's Seth Martinez. Martinez, a junior for Carroll. 305 hitter. 18 hits, 9 RBI, 4 doubles for Seth Martinez. He comes up with one down here in the first. Reyes misses high. Prince Roland on deck for the Tigers, followed by Aiden Signs. 29-5A matchup. Paints the corner, even at 1. Check swing, foul.
Yeah, that was not what he wanted to do. Martinez was just trying to see where it was and didn't realize that the ball was going to go right off the barrel of the bat into the net.
Yeah, for this Carroll offense, in 12 district games so far, they've averaged about 3 runs scored per game. Only 37 total runs scored in district play. They would like to up that average here a bit. Here's the 1-2. Low and outside. For the Mustangs, on the other hand, when it comes to defense in district play, giving up about 6 runs against them per game. Out of play, count remains 2-2. So you're looking at what King wants to try to minimize. They want to try to minimize the runs they've given up. And Carroll, on the other hand, wants to try to take advantage of that number. So it's a true contest of a battle here of styles. Here's the 2-2. Check swing. They look at first base. Umpire says he did not go. We have a full count. Reyes. The 3-2. Chopped. It's up the middle. Obregon to first. 2 down. It's a nice play by Marcus Obregon.
Wait, 2 outs, somebody on. Brings up second baseman, number 26, Prince Roland.
You got to be so rangy to play shortstop.
Especially with the way the wind's blowing today.
And that was a slow chopper, but Obregon got there in a couple of steps.
We've seen a couple of times this year so far here at baseball, we've had a couple of those slow rollers, those high chops off the mound or right in front of home plate. It take forever to get over there, and it's an infield single.
Here's the sophomore Roland. 2 down, top of the first. Count starts 1-0. Signs waiting on deck. Rodriguez in the hole. 0-0 game here in the top of the first. High and inside. Roland takes ball 2. Doubleheader night for us here on MIC Sports Network. Vets Memorial and Ray to follow this one. This one almost lands in fair territory, just a bit off the line.
About 9 inches to a foot.
It's a long strike 1 against Prince Roland. Christian Signs in right field gave pursuit. 2-1 count, 2 down. Tipped back into the mitt of Alex Alejandro, strike 2. Aiden Reyes. Here's the 2-2. Outside. Roland goes down looking. Reyes paints the corner. It's a 1-2-3, top of the first. 0-0. We're going to the bottom half.
Are you bored of your old video games or game console? Head over to FX Game Exchange and find something new from Atari 2600 to PlayStation and Xbox. FX has what you're looking for. Buy, sell, or trade your old games for new ones. They also repair consoles and controllers and discs. So race on over to FX Game Exchange and check out their huge selection of video games, board games, collectibles, and so much more. Happy gaming from FX Game Exchange, 2033 Airline Road.
At GTech 360, we're proudly connecting the South Texas Coastal Bend community. With reliable high-speed internet and state-of-the-art security and alarm systems, your home and business stay seamlessly connected and protected. Enjoy hassle-free setup with free installation, no credit checks, and absolutely no data caps. And if you ever need us, our local support is here 24/7. GTech 360, closing the digital divide, one connection at a time. Give us a call at 361-777-1400.
Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Junior season,
Hitting
hitting .233.
First inning for the King Mustangs. Grant Hoagland.
First pitch from Signs, and Hoagland immediately into left field. My goodness, it was up and in, and Hoagland turned on it. That's how you lead things off.
Sure make Coach Ricky Gonzalez happy.
That was a shot.
You know, after Saturday's win, too, beating a very good, the fourth-place team in the Flower Bluff Hornets, they got to be probably riding pretty high today.
Hoagland will be on first base. Yeah, that's a big win for them. They, as I mentioned earlier, they snapped a 10-game losing streak with the win against Flower Bluff. Here's Christian Signs batting. He's showing bunt. Pulls back. The throw from Martinez. Hoagland slides in. That's a stolen base. Nice throw from Martinez. Caballero was there to apply the tag, but Hoagland just a step or two ahead of that one. Count at the plate is 0-1. Immediately, runner in scoring position after the Hoagland single and stolen base. 0-1 to Signs. Signs looks at a first pitch called strike, or second pitch called strike. 0-2. Misses away, 1-2 the count to Signs. Aiden Reyes on deck, followed by Justin Lytle. Chopper, and that's going to be foul. Behind the plate, Martinez was able to handle it. Count remains 1-2 to Christian Signs. We talked earlier in this game how King was giving up 6 runs per game defensively in district play. Well, Carroll is also giving up 6 runs per game defensively. This one hit sharply to first off the mitt of Trevino. He's going to have enough time. Steps on the bag for out number 1. Hoagland will end up at third base on the fielder's choice. There's one down. King has a runner on third.
So knocking on the door early for the Mustangs.
Here's Aiden Reyes. Reyes facing Signs. Swing and a miss. Reyes hitting .294 this season, 14 RBI. Takes another hack at it. It's 0-2. Pitchers count for Aiden Signs. Signs fires. This one's into the gap. It's going to fall. It's to the wall. Reyes gets an RBI. Reyes winds up on second. A 1-out, 1 RBI double for Aiden Reyes, and the Mustangs are up 1-0.
Reyes with an RBI double brings up.
That was a beautiful shot by Reyes.
Second, Justin Lytle.
And here comes Lytle. A quick mound meeting. Caballero's out there trying to settle down Signs, as is the catcher Martinez. 1-0 King off the RBI double from Aiden Reyes. Time called. It's up and in. 1-0 to Lytle. Lytle's also a junior for this King team, batting .266. Tries to place one.
Martinez tried to do him a favor and bring it up just a little bit, but a little bit too much movement on the swing up.
Count is 2-0. Tipped into the mitt of Martinez for strike one. Lytle in his last game was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Did strike out twice. He does have 13 RBI on the season. That was in their win against Flower Bluff.
And Signs has been hitting the ball well lately for the Mustangs.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. Count moves to 2-2.
Foul ball out of play. Please bring that baseball back to the nearest dugout.
2-2 counts a Lytle. 1 down. Mustangs with a runner on second. 1 out. They lead 1-0 over Carroll here in the bottom of the first. Breaking ball. Hits the inside corner. Umpire agrees. And that is a called strike against Justin Lytle. He goes down looking. There's 2 away. First strikeout registered for Signs. 2 down.
Designated hitter Abel Ariola, with DH for the left fielder Julian Cepeda.
Here's Abel Ariola. Oh, 1 after the big swing from Ariola. Ariola the opposite way. It's going to sneak through into right field. Solano comes up throwing. Here's the throw to the plate. No, it's cut off. The Mustangs go up 2-0 as Reyes comes in to score from second base. That is an RBI single for Abel Ariola. Nice piece of hitting from the designated hitter.
With an RBI single, it brings up first baseman Cody Westbrook.
Now that one was cut off by Gabriel Trevino, the first baseman, Doug. Maybe if it's let go, there could have been a close play at the plate. 2 down. Chopped foul by Cody Westbrook.
It would have been close. I don't know if it would have gotten there just in time, but it would have been pretty. It had the potential to be close.
Mustangs with 3 hits here in the bottom of the first. 2-0 lead on Carroll. There's 2 outs. Westbrook batting. Inside. Runner to second. He beats the throw and he beats the tag. Abel Arriola with the stolen base. The big man showing off some wheels. It's a 1-1 count to Westbrook. Another running and scoring position for King. This one's hit out to right. Solano giving chase toward the line. Solano dives, and the ball lands out of play. In foul territory, a nice effort from Ian Solano. 1-2 to count to Cody Westbrook.
Solano was able to get his glove on it, but not enough of it, not in the basket, obviously, to be able to secure it and get the third and final out of the inning.
Signs on the mound, trying to get out of this little bit of a rough patch. The 1-2. Westbrook can't catch up with it. Down he goes for out number 3. The Mustangs with 3 hits and 2 runs. At the end of 1, it's King 2, Carroll nothing.
I'm Robert Heil with the Heil Law Firm. You probably haven't heard about us yet, but you will. That's because we're doing things a little bit differently here at the Heil Law Firm. We provide the best possible customer service, access to the best healthcare providers, and the best possible outcomes on your case. That's why we've won Caller Time Best of the Best the last 3 years in a row. Most importantly, we give back a part of every case we win to make our community better. At the Heil Law Firm, we are battling for justice and winning for the community.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
The city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
And take your vibe.
We do things differently.
And celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
the collectively cool,
the creatively curious.
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
Talk KEYS.
Back here at Cabinets, it's a 2-0 lead for King as we open up the second inning. Due up for the Carroll Tigers will be the pitcher Aiden Sines, followed by designated hitter Jacoby Rodriguez, then left fielder Anthony Latta. The 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Tigers. Ray is done with his warm-up pitches. Appreciate y'all being here with us. Game 1 of a twin bill, Doug. Tonight we'll have Vets and Ray. The senior, Aiden Sines, leading it off for the Tigers here in the second. Here's the pitch from Reyes. Misses high.
That was an interesting conversation with the.
Yeah, what'd you catch down there?
Oh, he was talking to Galan, the first base coach, and I don't know what he was saying to him. It was something. He turns around. Maybe it's something about the guys in the dugout.
Nice pitch on the end
I don't know.
half. 1-1. Well, maybe. I mean, you never know.
Because Galan turned around and looked back at the dugout, took about 3 or 4 steps to the dugout, kind of did his arms out at the side, kind of, hey.
Here's the 1-1. Gets Sines to miss. It's 1-2. Sines a .390 hitter on the season. A power bat for this Carroll lineup. Reyes with a 1-2 against him. Shakes his head. Now he's ready. Fastball misses above the letters. Maybe they heard something down there from the dugout, Doug. You know, sometimes things are said. I mean, we could speculate all we want, but
I have no idea. I don't even want to think about that in that regard, thinking it was anything like that.
Here's a 2-2. Sines keeps himself alive.
It could have been as simple as they tend to hang out on the railing of the dugout.
Hey, guys, back up a little bit. Be safe.
Because you can see them, they'll poke out a little bit and then they'll go back in. So.
Absolutely. Lined out to the second baseman, Ethan Gomez, who took a couple of steps to his right. A little bit of a leap to secure the ball for out one. It's a nice play made right there by Gomez.
We had a couple of good plays on Saturday against Flower Bluff as well, too.
Here comes Jacoby Rodriguez, left-hander.
He's a freshman. Marcelo pulled him up.
He's hitting .333. This will be his 4th game played, Doug, so you're right, he's fresh. Looks at ball one. He's hitting for the right fielder, Ian Solano, but, I mean, you look up and down what Carroll has in their lineup, Doug. I see sophomore, freshman, sophomore, junior, couple of seniors, but they're a young ball club. 1-0. Nice breaking pitch.
Marcelo said pregame when he was up here dropping off the lineup card that he hits the ball harder than anybody on the team. Jacoby does.
Wow. This one sent the opposite way. Gets into left field. And that is a opposite field single for Jacoby Rodriguez. He's on with 1 out. Just snuck through that third base and shortstop hole between Lytle and Obregon.
Anthony Lara.
And here's Anthony Lara. First hit for the Tigers against Aiden Reyes. Mustangs in double play depth. Small lead off of first. Reyes peaks, Reyes fires home. Strike one. Nico Caballero on deck, followed by Gabriel Trevino. Top of the second, King with a 2-0 lead here in the early going. Paints the outside.
Yeah, he does. Nice location on that one, too.
0-2. Looked like old school Greg Maddux right there, Doug. How he would paint the corners. By the way, happy birthday to the Hall of Famer, Greg Maddux. He's 60 years old today. This time, doesn't catch a piece of the plate. Ball one. Maddux was one of my favorite pitchers growing up. I know he didn't have the the biggest of arms.
Don't have to.
But he had the placement. Movement, and he was just cerebral. That's the best way I could describe him. Cerebral on the mound.
I share clips of Marcos all the time as we watch get ready for the...
Here's the 1-2 from Reyes. Reyes induces a swing and a miss. Down goes Anthony Lara. The second strikeout for Reyes, out number 2 this inning.
Where he would set up a pitch. He did it in a game against the Astros. We're going to see these guys later in the playoffs. So he throws a pitch inside to Jeff Bagwell. Of course, Bagwell puts it out of the park. And later in, when they're playing the playoffs, he sets him up with the same thing again. He hits him with a changeup, gets him to strike out, and the Braves win the game, so to speak. He was thinking that far ahead, as cerebral as he was.
Yeah, he was playing chess out there on the mound. Here's Nico Caballero. Nico looks at a looping breaking ball. 1-0.
And not many other people or the batters knew what was going to come. You know what he's going to throw you. Everything looked the same.
Yeah, that's what made him special with those Braves teams. An awesome pitcher. Here's the 1-0 count to Caballero. Another breaking ball misses outside. A lefty versus lefty matchup here. Runner on first for Carroll, 2 down. Caballero batting with a hitter's count, 2-0. Let's see if Reyes challenges him. He does. And Caballero just got a bit of that ball on the inner half. And we've seen right here on MIC Sports Network, Caballero send one to right field to Saratoga earlier this season. He's been a player of the game for us. Two-one. Just below the knees. Count is now 3-1 against Nico Caballero. Another hitter's count here. Trevino waits on deck for the Tigers. 2 down. The pitch. A big hack. A big swing. And a miss.
Had him guessing on that one. Took something off of that pitch, and Caballero way out in front, unable to adjust.
Yeah, this has been a great battle between Reyes and Caballero. Full count, 2 out. Time is called at the plate. Reyes was kind of taking his time a little bit, Doug. He was making things a tad bit uncomfortable for Caballero. And sometimes as a pitcher, you got to play those mind games. Throw off the timing of the hitter. The payoff pitch. This one up the middle. Throw down to first. Wow! Ethan Gomez. He was playing deep in the hole, had to come up and get it, made the throw across his body for out number 3. Score remains 2-0 King. We're going to the bottom of the second.
This April, your drive makes a difference. During our Drive for Driscoll event, every time you take a test drive at any Sames location in Laredo, Corpus Christi, or across the Rio Grande Valley, we'll donate $10 to Driscoll Children's Hospital. No purchase necessary, just drive. Help us support the children and families who need it most. Visit.
And 1 to 2, we will see you on Island Time. News Talk KEYS, 1440 AM and 98.7 FM. It's South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
All right, so we're back abruptly. Apparently, Nico Caballero beat out the throw to first base. All the teams were already in the dugouts, Doug. Everybody had to come back out onto the field. There's still 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Caballero on first with an infield single. Rodriguez is on second. And here is Gabriel Trevino. Okay, so 2 outs, top of the second. And Doug, you had a sense, I kind of felt that you thought he was safe.
I did.
Breaking ball misses chest high. Want to know the count.
I mean, tie goes to the runner.
It was very bang.
If it was a bang tie, if it was even, you know.
Everybody went into the dugouts, and then I guess the umpires reversed the call.
Well, Marcelo comes out and argues, and the infield ump changes his mind. Says, you know what? He was safe.
Wow. Here's a 1-0. Misses away. Alejandro behind the plate tried to do his best sell job. It's a 2-0 count against Gabriel Trevino. Swings and misses at this one, 2-1. Christian Hernandez batting next for the Tigers. If Trevino should get on. 1-2 the count, 2 down. Couple of runners on for Carroll. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Lands right there on the outside. It's 2-2. Reyes has looked pretty sharp here in the early portion of this game. Can he get out of this little jam? 2-2. Breaking ball misses high and outside. I need the nice umpire to throw his hands up. And it is full count. Full count, 2 out. Reyes facing Gabriel Trevino. The pitch. And that's ball 4. So Trevino will draw a walk. First one given up by Reyes, and bases are now loaded for the Carroll Tigers. You got Christian Hernandez batting. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Rodriguez on third, Caballero on second, Trevino on first, and Hernandez batting, representing the 9 spot Top of the order to follow. Beautifully placed on the inside. Strike one.
And that was what you call a courtesy pause from the umpire. I knew it was a strike. James knew it was a strike, but we were waiting for a second. It's like, wait, 3, 2, huh.
1-1. He kind of took a step back. He takes like one step back, and then he just kind of waited there, Doug, as you said that. 1, 2, 3, strike. One count. Breaking pitch. It's 2-1. Tigers down 2-0 here in the top of the second. 2 hits this inning, 2 singles. One by Rodriguez, one by Caballero. Here's the 2-1. This one skips and bounces. It's 3-1 now as Alejandro corrals the ball. Reyes walked Trevino to load the bases.
Cepeda in left field is deep.
Yeah, he's way out there. You're right about it. Here's Reyes. Fouled away by Hernandez. Full count. That was a nice challenge pitch on a 3-1. You had to put something over the plate.
Base hit in the outfield will score 2 and tie this game up.
Runners take off, full count, and it's ball 4. Hernandez draws a walk. That is back-to-back runners put on base by Aiden Reyes. Scores now 2-1 after that bases loaded walk. Going to give an RBI to Christian Hernandez. But the bases loaded walk. Caballero on third, Trevino on second, Hernandez on first. Here's the top of the order. It's Daniel Flores. He's 0 for 1. 2 down here in the top of the second. Low and outside. Martinez in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Base hit here could put Carroll in the lead. Misses. At about the letters.
Reyes has been
Flores.
Really good so far in this ball game to the last couple of batters. And there's a kind of timeout by head coach Ricky Gonzalez heading to the mound.
Yeah, I wonder if, that call at first, Doug, that
might have.
It was third out. You're feeling that kind of momentum. You're going back in the dugout. You just got out of a jam, and then all of a sudden you have to go back out there and try to, recapture some of that rhythm that you had.
Right.
Maybe that was one of the contributing factors to what we're seeing here.
Yeah, thank you to our sponsors, AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech 360, and the Taggart Motor Group out of Portland.
We got plenty of baseball for you tonight here on MIC Sports Network. Following this game, arguably the biggest series of the year to date. It is Ray and Vets, game 1 of 2. They will play on Friday night. We will have that game as well here on MICSportsNetwork.com.
It's the early game Friday night, too.
So that'll be a 5:30 first pitch. Put it this way, folks. 2 teams ranked in the top 25 of Class 5A. It's going to be a delight. Be here for that one.
It's one of those series that you like to see, especially like Cal Allen TM.
Exactly. And you like to see it later in the season as well, like we're getting here. 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Flores tried to go for it. Couldn't make contact. Reyes, the lefty, trying to settle down. He's walked back-to-back batters. Flores fouls it away. 2-2 to count. Last 3 batters against Reyes have singled Caballero, which was the close call at first, and then a walk to Trevino and a walk to Hernandez. He's walked 1 run in. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off into the netting. The pitch, got him. A big, momentous strikeout right there for Aiden Reyes, and the Tigers leave the bases loaded. They do get 1 run across. Score is 2-1 King. We're going to the bottom of the second.
This April, your drive makes a difference. During our Drive for Driscoll event, every time you take a test drive at any Sames location in Laredo, Corpus Christi, or across the Rio Grande Valley, we'll donate $10 to Driscoll Children's Hospital. No purchase necessary, just drive. Help us support the children and families who need it most. Visit Sames this April and drive for Driscoll. Let's drive for smiles.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
High school baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Bottom of the second, James Espinosa and Doug Kesterson with you. Game 1 of our doubleheader. It's King and Carroll here on MIC Sports Network. Also on our radio home, News Talk KEYS, 1440 AM and 98.7 FM. 2-1 King. Aiden signs on the mound for the Carroll Tigers. Due up for the Mustangs, second baseman Ethan Gomez, catcher Alex Alejandro, and shortstop Marcus Obregon, 7-8-9, due up for the green and white. Teams going through their warm-ups. Decent crowd here on hand for the early start in District 29 5A play. Only 5 weeks of school left till summer break for these kids.
Not that you're counting, right?
I'm not counting. Not that I'm an educator and I have a countdown on my whiteboard in the room. No.
No.
Of course not. Last couple of weeks of the season for both of these teams, district play for everybody, and then the playoffs will begin.
And then the teams that aren't in the playoffs start off season.
Gonna start their off season.
Okay, Seth Martinez. I think it's on the film,
Did you see
definitely for
that?
sure. Yeah, it hits the pitcher's mound rubber, skyrockets in the air about 15, 20 feet, perfectly into the glove to Nico Caballero covering short. That was funny.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't either. That was kind of cool.
Here is Gomez. Gomez hitting .309 for the Mustangs this season. Second baseman. This one's hit out to short. Here's Caballero. Throw down to first. It is not handled. That ball could not be scooped by Trevino. That's going to be ruled in air. Gomez reaches.
With the runner in first.
So he's going to reach first. Mustangs got their leadoff guy on. Here's Alex Alejandro. You know, Caballero waited patiently on that one, Doug. Made a throw. The throw was a tad bit low, and Trevino just couldn't get the scoop out. Big lead for Gomez at first. Here is Alejandro batting, and pickoff attempt. Alejandro had a big triple in the last game in the win against Flower Bluff. He was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Alejandro smacks this one past the third baseman, Hernandez. There goes Gomez to third. He's sliding head first. Alejandro will take advantage of the throw to third, and he'll be safe at second. Alex Alejandro continuing to leave off, or pick up where he left off, I should say, from his previous game.
Yeah, Alejandro 1 for 3 with an RBI, 1 strikeout. He had a triple and a stolen base in that ball game.
That was a big time hit right there. Got a courtesy runner for King. Number 23 is out at second base. Ball is low at the plate. That's going to be you have to bust out the binoculars here, Doug. 1-0 at the plate to Marcus Obregon. It's number 25. This one escapes Martinez. Run comes across for the Mustangs as Gomez gets home rather easily. It's 3-1.
And for the Mustangs, more importantly, no outs.
Yeah, no outs as well to Obregon, and that's number 25 out there. That's still Alejandro. So they left him in. Infielders are in for Carroll. Strike one called against Obregon. Obregon out to Caballero. Nasty hop, he handles it, tosses over to first. They'll collect the out at first, but Alejandro will score on the fielder's choice. King increases their lead to 4-1. First out of the inning. Four to 1 King. Here is the top of the order. It's Grant Hoagland.
Well, Hoagland actually likes to see another pitch because he took the first pitch that he saw tonight and smacked it out into left field.
1-1. Hits the outside of the zone, or just on the border, I should say, of the plate. 1-1 count, 1 out. Hoagland shows a patient eye. 2-1 now. Christian Signs on deck for King. It's 4-1 Mustangs. Fouled off, 2-2. District 29 5A play. Carroll and King. Here's Grant Hoagland, the 2-2. Hoagland looks at it. And Signs paints the edge. Strike 3 called, the third strikeout for Signs. 2 away.
With 2 outs, it brings up right fielder Christian Signs.
Here's Christian Signs with 2 down. Hit out to first, and a nice play right there from Trevino to stay low and pick that one. Steps on the bag for the third out of the inning. The Mustangs put 2 more on the board at the end of 2. It's King 4, Carroll 1.
Looking for a vehicle you can trust? Visit the Taggart Group in Portland, right off Highway 181. For over 30 years, they've been helping Coastal Bend drivers find quality vehicles they can rely on. They offer a strong selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. The Taggart Group are also the only local Big Tex and Liberty trailer dealer. They offer aggressive trade appraisals and will buy your vehicle even if you're not currently in the market to trade. See their your inventory at thetaggardgroup.com or call 361-643-6900.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I didn't know it was a blood cancer. It's one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time, and I didn't feel like eating. This can feel scary, but if you know what to look for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you can get in touch with Blood Cancer United. They were there for me, and they can be there for you too.
Cabinets back with you, MICSportsNetwork.com. It's a 4-1 lead for the King Mustangs. Entering the top of the third inning, James Espinosa and Doug Kesterson with you. Appreciate y'all being here with us. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Search MIC Sports Network. Stay up to date with what we do. All of our post-game interviews. Every game that we cover for you right here in the Coastal Bend area. Stay up to date with us, MIC Sports Network, on social media. Here's Seth Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 1. Reyes pitches. Martinez just a bit off the bag. Down the third baseline, strike one. It's Martinez, Rowland, and Signs. The 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for Carroll here in the top of the third. 4-1, King. Falls off the table and right into the strike zone. It's 0-2 against Martinez. Martinez looks at ball one. 1-2 now. Into left field. Base hit's gonna get in between the 3 and shortstop hole for Martinez. A clean, solid base hit. He's now 1 for 2. He's on base. Here's Prince Rowland, who struck out looking back in the first inning. Runner on first for Carroll. Double play depth for the King Mustangs. No outs, top of the third inning. Game one of our doubleheader. Vets and Ray to follow this one. It was a single by Seth Martinez. He's now on first. Breaking ball, misses. Now we have a courtesy runner for Carroll. Courtesy running is number 23. That is Jordan Rodriguez. Running for Seth Martinez. Tries to sneak in that backdoor curve. Misses, 2-0. Popped up. Out of play for strike one. 2-1 the count.
Bring that baseball back within your stand.
Now, Prince Rowland was one of these players who we had a chance to see a lot last year when he started for this Carroll team as a freshman.
Him and Caballero both.
They're a middle infield that comprises of sophomores. Very young middle infield for this Carroll team, but a lot of promise. Pickoff attempt. And Rowland, you know, he comes into this game hitting a tad bit below 200. Does have 8 RBI on the season. The pitch. This one's into the gap. And this one was not picked up by Zepeda in left field. He kind of stood there. I think he had trouble picking the ball up off the bat. Either way, that is a single for Prince Roland.
Yeah, it was a very, very late reaction. It was like he was sitting there waiting like it was going to stay in the infield, and he realized, oh, no, here it comes.
Rodriguez goes first to third. Carroll has runners on the corners, and here's Aiden Signs. Signs did line out to second back in the second inning. He's 0 for 1, but an opportunity is at hand here for the Tigers. No outs, runners on the corners. Rodriguez on third, Roland on first. The pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. Skips in, nice stop by Alejandro. Keeps it in front, both runners hold. 1-1 now to Aiden Signs. Signs does have 11 RBI this season. Off the end of the bat, foul. 1-2. The last win for the Carroll Tigers came on March the 24th, where they defeated Miller 13-3. Since then, they are 0-5. Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. They gotta find a way to climb back into this ball game. Reyes with the 1-2. Misses high and away.
Reyes is doing a nice job, too, of giving a slight hesitation as he's looking to first before he makes his pitch and comes home to the plate. So you're not sure if he's going to throw to first or not. So it's keeping the runner very, very close.
The 2-2. Off the inside of his hands and foul. Yeah, you're right about that, Doug. The mixing up the timing. You don't want to give any of these runners or even the batter time to pick you up, pick up some of your tells, pick up some of your timing to home, timing to first. But those are deliberate actions as you picked up from Reyes. And a good job by him. Runners on the corners, no outs. 2-2 count. Signs batting. Roland takes off, hit and run. Signs sends this one into right field. Christian Signs will make the catch. Runner will tag. They're gonna double up. Roland at first base. But in the process, it's gonna be a sacrifice fly for Aiden Signs as he brings in Jordan Rodriguez. It is 4-2. 2 down after all that. A double play. Just what they needed. You'll take 2 outs and sacrifice 1 run and still maintain a 2-run lead. That worked out pretty well for the Mustangs. It's Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 1 for 1. Big swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. 4-2 King up. 0-2 count to Jacoby Rodriguez. Here comes Reyes. Inside corner, they thought they had it. The entire King team started moving towards their dugout.
You see Alejandro coming back in, nod his head to the umpire, yes sir, and he was signaling low. The dugout from Coach Gonzalez.
Here's the 1-2. Misses away. Count is even at 2 with 2 out. Reyes skips one in. Full count now to Rodriguez.
Which looked like initially called strike 3 is now working itself to full count with 2 outs here in the top half of the third.
Did he go? He did not. That is a full count walk to Rodriguez. He's on. Third walk issued by Aiden Reyes. One runner on for the Tigers. And Anthony Lotta steps in. He's 0 for 1. He struck out back in the second. Pitch from Reyes. Beautifully done. Breaking ball on the outside.
He's been ahead in a majority of his batters that he's faced so far.
And he's looked comfortable out there. Despite getting in some of these jams, he's been able to work out of them. Another breaking pitch. This time attacks the inner portion of the plate. A swing and a miss by Lotta. 0-2, and we got the umpire talking to Reyes about something out there. Reyes back on the bump.
Huh.
Here's the 0-2 to Lotta. Outside. Call it strike 3. That is the 4th strikeout for Reyes, and he's able to get out of this inning. The Tigers do put one across. Score is 4-2 King. We're going to the bottom of the third.
Are you bored of your old video games or game console? Head over to FX Game Exchange and find something new from Atari 2600 to PlayStation and Xbox. FX has what you're looking for. Buy, sell, or trade your old games for new ones. They also repair consoles and controllers and discs. So race on over to FX Game Exchange and check out their huge selection of video games, board games, collectibles, and so much more. Happy gaming from FX Game Exchange, 2033 Airline Road.
At GTech 360, we're proudly connecting the South Texas Coastal Bend community. With reliable high-speed internet and state-of-the-art security and alarm systems, your home and business stay seamlessly connected and protected. Enjoy hassle-free setup with free installation, no credit checks, and absolutely no data caps. And if you ever need us, our local support is here 24/7. GTech 360, closing the digital divide, one connection at a time. Give us a call at 361-777-1400.
Bottom of the third inning, James Espinosa and Doug Kesterson hanging with you. 4-2 King up on Carroll. Appreciate y'all being here with us, MICSportsNetwork.com. Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. We'll have number 17 and number 22 doing battle between Ray and Veterans Memorial. I gave one of those courtesy pauses right there, just like the umpires do, Doug.
That's what you call it.
That's what I was calling it as I was formulating my thoughts. We'll have Ray and Vets battling after this game. Aiden Reyes steps in for the Mustangs. Lytle and Ariola right behind him. The 3-4-5 for King. First pitch misses the zone from Aiden Signs. Signs has 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. He's given up a total of 4 hits, 4 runs. 2-0 now to Reyes. He's been the victim of an error. Trying to keep this Tiger team in it, 2-0. Hits the outside.
To lead off, number 30, Aiden Reyes.
There's Aiden Reyes. He's a junior for this King Ball Club. Hitting .294. Outside connects again. Count is 2-2. Called strike 3.
That was right down the middle of the plate.
Yeah, it was. Martinez was set up on the outside. The pitch was a little bit more in, but it was right down the middle, and the umpire said that is a perfectly pitched ball. 1 down. 4th strikeout for Aiden Signs. Here's Justin Lytle. Lytle looks at a first pitch strike. Lytle struck out back in the first looking. Here's Signs. This one into shallow right field. It's going to fall. Solano with it. And that is a base hit for Justin Lytle. He's on with a single.
Runner at first. Brings up designated hitter Abel Ariola.
Aiden Ariola.
Abel.
Or Abel Ariola. My apologies. Abel Ariola. Ariola did have a single back in the first inning, an RBI single. Stole a base and wound up stranded at second. He's on with the runner on first. Pickoff attempt. Lytle's back in time. Tipped foul. These pitchers like to be patient and deliberate on the mound as they're looking at their catcher, trying to decipher the signs. Ariola batting. 1 down, the pitch. Big swing and a miss, challenges Ariola. Strike 2. Infield playing double play depth here, looking to get out of the inning. Off the end of the bat, it's a slow roller. And it is touched in foul territory by Signs. Count remains 0-2. Signs gets a new ball. Lytle on first after a single. Inning started out with a strikeout by Aiden Reyes. Lytle single, and now Ariola battling with an 0-2 count, 1 down. Aiden Signs on the bump for the Tigers. Time is called before the pitch. Time was granted by the home plate umpire.
Yes.
Just at the nick of time because Signs was already separating the ball from his glove and ready to throw. 0-2, here we go. Ariola's back in. 1 down. Pitch. Gets him. A little bit of high heat right there. Retires Abel Ariola. The second strikeout of the inning for Signs. His 5th strikeout of the game. 2 away. That was just one of those pitches, Doug, where I dare you to hit this. Here's Cody Westbrook. 1-0. Westbrook is also a strikeout victim to Aiden Signs. He's 0 for 1. There's 2 down. King with the 4-2 lead. Quick pickoff attempt. Lytle's back. Mustangs with 5 hits, 4 runs. Up the middle. That's a base hit for Westbrook. A 2-out hit right there for Cody Westbrook. He's now 1 for 2. Nice piece of hitting by Westbrook. Lytle is now on second base. Couple of Mustangs on the base paths for Ethan Gomez. Gomez reached via an error back in the second. He scored a run as well. Mustangs looking to add on to their lead. Here's the pitch from Signs. This one is way high. Over the head of Gomez. Alejandro on deck for King. Misses low. 2-0 the count. Up and in.
3-0, correct?
Should be 3-0 by,
that's what I've
by
got.
my book.
Okay.
3-0 at the plate to Ethan Gomez. Signs. Puts one right down the middle. Strike called. Gomez thought that was ball 4. He already tossed his bat halfway to the dugout.
He could have waited just a second more.
He tapped his chest and he looked at the umpire and said, "My bad, Blue." Inside and right off the left arm of Gomez. So instead of drawing the walk, he gets plunked and he's on base.
Well, he drew a walk.
Well, he did it the hard way. Bases juiced. Here comes.
I don't know that he did it the hard way. I think what's his name, Mr. Signs said, "Hey, well, you're a little too close to the plate for my liking. So here, take that."
Yeah, it was inside for sure, and everybody moves up 90 feet. Bases loaded for the Tigers after Gomez, or for the Mustangs, I should say, after Gomez was plunked. A little bit of a mound meeting for the Tigers, Doug.
Yeah, it's the pitching coach Galan heading out there. Just a quick conversation. Let's say thank you to our sponsors tonight: AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech Communications, and the Taggart Motor Group out of Portland. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring our coverage this year.
Absolutely appreciate everybody out there.
Hey, I did a thing.
Watched and supported us. Yeah, Doug.
I did a thing. So,
what'd you do?
Clarissa Cerna, our good friend.
Yes.
She's got a new TV show that she's doing.
Okay.
And it's on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock, and she asked me to do a local sports report for her. So I did one last week. I recorded the new one this week that'll run the next 2 weeks, but you can catch it Saturday morning on Channel 10 at 10 a.m.
Wow.
I got a clip for you. I'll show you later.
Yeah, I definitely want to see some of that.
It's a 2-minute thing. I wrote it out, covering pretty much all the sports in the area. And, hey, we got good information today about Jaquay Stewart, National Player of the Week.
Wow.
3 home runs in a single game, one of those being a grand slam for the Texas State Bobcats.
I did see that. I caught some of those highlights. Here's Alex Alejandro. He's up with bases loaded. This one stopped behind the plate by Martinez. And Jaquay Stewart was such a player for the Sinton Pirates. And it's good to see him continuing to be an amazing ball player.
You know, I
Texas State.
thought he had a really good career at Texas.
Yeah, he did.
But not enough playing time, I guess, what he wanted. And why not make a move from Austin down to San Marcos?
I mean, he found his spot, evidently.
They'll love him in San Marcos.
He's just adding on to that. Powerful bat. 2 balls to Alejandro. Make it 3.
It's 3-0, correct?
I got 3-0 on my book, Doug. 3-0, 2 out. The pitch. Catches the outside.
3-1.
Alejandro did single back in the second inning. Wound up scoring a run. Inside. And Alejandro will head to first base. Run will come in. That is Lytle who's crossing the plate. Westbrook over to third. Gomez to second. And Alejandro jogs on down to first. That is going to be an RBI walk. Score is 5-2 King after the bases loaded walk from Aiden Signs. First walk given up by Signs. Alejandro will have a courtesy runner. We'll see who comes in for him. That is number 11 for King. That is Toby Ritter.
Tristan Argood warming up at the bullpen for the Tigers.
The MIC Sports Network player of the game, Toby Ritter, Saturday against Flower Bluff, Doug.
He had a good performance at, what, 90 pitches? 89, 90 pitches?
Ritter on first.
Complete game, too.
Here's Obregon. Obregon inside. This one escapes Martinez. It's to the backstop. Here comes Westbrook. Westbrook crosses. Mustangs add another one. It is 6-2 King. That one was way inside, Doug. I want to say that's a wild pitch.
And it almost hit him, too.
Yeah, Gomez is now at third. Ritter at second. 1-0 count to Marcus Obregon. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out. Inside again. Backs up Obregon off the plate. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. 6-2 King. They've scored 2 runs in each frame so far. Pitch. Strike called. Appreciate y'all being here with us. MICSportsNetwork.com. James Espinosa and Doug Kesterson went around there. Couldn't check his swing. It's 2-2. Swings through it. Tagged out by Martinez. And that's the third out of this inning. Mustangs get another 2 runs across. We are going to the top of the fourth. It is 6-2 King.
Hi, Gardner. This is Neil Sperry. I'm with the Texas Lawn and Garden.
Are you bored of your old video games or game console? Head over to FX Game Exchange and find something new from Atari 2600 to PlayStation and Xbox. FX has what you're looking for. Buy, sell, or trade your old games for new ones. They also repair consoles and controllers and discs. So race on over to FX Game Exchange and check out their huge selection of video games, board games, collectibles, and so much more. Happy gaming from FX Game Exchange, 2033 Airline Road.
At GTech 360, we're proudly connecting the South Texas Coastal Bend community. With reliable high-speed internet and state-of-the-art security and alarm systems, your home and business stay seamlessly connected and protected. Enjoy hassle-free setup with free installation, no credit checks, and absolutely no data caps. And if you ever need us, our local support is here 24/7. GTech 360, closing the digital divide, one connection at a time. Give us a call at 361-777-1400.
On News Talk KEYS.
Back with you, James Espinosa, Doug Kesterson here. It's a 6-2 game. King is up as we enter the top of the fourth inning. Looks like we got a new pitcher on the mound for the Mustangs. We're going to get that going for you here in a moment. (6-2) King up on Carroll, top of the fourth inning, game 1 of our double header. mound for King will be number 6. That is Justin Lytle. Coming in to pitch in relief for Reyes. Reyes officially goes 3 strong innings. Lytle going through his warm-ups. Lytle will be on the bump for the Mustangs. At third base will be number 20. That is Aiden Dewitt. So as we get that situated here, MICSportsNetwork.com, thank you for being with us. Aiden Reyes officially.
Apologize about that. We lost the camera for the moment, so we do not have the best view. So having to adjust one of these, and we'll make do.
Yeah, we will.
It would not come back on. I thought somebody was messing with it down there.
First pitch from Lytle. Swings and misses from Nico Caballero. Caballero did single back in the second. He was left stranded at third. Mustangs with a 4-run cushion as we start the 4th inning. So Lytle entering in the 4th. See if he can hold on to this lead, him and the Mustangs. Pitch, one hops in to Alex Alejandro. One and one the count. Caballero to first, and this one is fielded. Out there by Cody Westbrook. That is one away. A 3 unassisted for the first out of the inning. Here's Trevino, who walked back in the second and was also left stranded. So far, the Tigers in this game have left 4 runners on base, and they trail by 4.
Game Trevino, back.
Sharply hit, foul. Strike 1 against Gabriel Trevino. Oh and 1 the count, 1 away. Top of the 4th. Appreciate y'all being here. MIC Sports Network. We have Lytle on the mound. Oh and 2. Sharply fouled into the netting from Trevino. Hernandez on deck for the Tigers. It's been a struggle for Carroll so far with runners on base. They have managed to get a run across in each of the last 2 innings. 4 hits, 2 runs. Justin Lytle sets. Here he goes. Outside corner, perfectly executed. Down goes Trevino looking, 2 away.
With 2 outs. Nobody on, and brings up third baseman, Christian.
Here's Christian Hernandez. 2 away for the Mustangs. Hernandez did walk with bases loaded back in the 2nd inning, so he picked up an RBI.
And once again, that camera is giving some little issues, so.
Breaking ball misses in.
Sorry for the pole right in the way. I'll have to make an adjustment once the game's over.
Lifted into center. Running at it, my goodness, what a catch. Out there in center field. That is the 3rd out of this inning. Tigers go 1, 2, and 3. Score remains 6-2 after this one.
I'm Robert Heil with the Heil Law Firm. You probably haven't heard about us yet, but you will. That's because we're doing things a little bit differently here at the Heil Law Firm. We provide the best possible customer service, access to the best healthcare providers, and the best possible outcomes on your case. That's why we've won Caller Time Best of the Best the last 3 years in a row. Most importantly, we give back a part of every case we win to make our community better. At the Heil Law Firm, we are battling for justice and winning for the community.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
The city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
And take what's ours. We do things differently. And celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
The collectively cool.
the creatively curious,
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
Bottom of the fourth, King 6, Carroll 2. James Espinosa and Doug Kesterson hanging with you. Game 1 of our doubleheader, we'll have Vets and Ray following this one. We do got a new pitcher on the mound for the Tigers. That's number 44, Argood. Argood going through his warm-ups. As we adjust ourselves here, it's always when the changes are made, always got to get the erasers out and adjust our scorecards as Argood now on the bump for Carroll. That's Tristan Argood. Mustangs up 6-2 as we enter the bottom of the fourth inning. Sorry about the technical difficulties with our camera. We are working to adjust that, but if you're here with us right now, we appreciate you. MICSportsNetwork.com and on our radio home, News Talk KEYS 1440 AM and 98.7 FM. Up for the King Mustangs in this bottom of the fourth inning. We will have the top of the batting order. It is Grant Hoagland, Christian Signs, and Aiden Reyes. Hoagland 1 for 2 at the plate, run scored.
The man on relief for the Carroll Tigers is number 44, Christian Argood. The batter for the King Mustangs, Grant Hoagland.
Here comes Hoagland. Argood. This is way outside, 1-0. He's on in relief for Aiden Signs, who went 3 strong innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit batter. Did give up 6 runs on 6 hits. Argood. Up and in, ball 2 to Hoagland. Two 2-0 the count. Strike 1 called as Hoagland looks at a pitch on the inner half. Nice placement right there from Tristan Argood. Popped up and skied into the infield. Who's going to call it? It looks like it's Caballero. He's backing up, and he has to make a difficult grab. Took a couple of steps back, finally reeled it in near second base. 1 down after the sky-high pop fly from Grant Hoagland. Here's Christian Signs. Signs 0 for 2 at the plate today. 2 groundouts to first base. 1-0 to Signs. Fouled off into the netting. Count is at 1-1. Are good. In relief for Aiden Signs. Here's the 1-1. This one, it's a breaking ball right square in the back of Christian Signs. That is a hit batter. And Christian Signs is on first.
Okay, I figured out what the problem was, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that.
All right. Doug right there troubleshooting some issues.
Bad power supply.
Ah. Okay. Well, it looks like we got it figured out. MICSportsNetwork.com. We're back. We've been here just adjusting some cameras. 1-1 the count. Are good. Up the middle. Sliced. Caballero. Gonna have to have a tough play at first. The throw. Gets the out. That was a great play from the sophomore shortstop, Nico Caballero. 2 down. Runner is on second base. It is Christian Signs. He's there on the fielder's choice.
Runner at second brings up Justin Lytle.
2 away as Reyes is retired. Here comes Justin Lytle. Lytle's 1 for 2, a single, strikeout. He did score back in the 3rd inning. 2 out, 1 on for the Mustangs. Lytle batting. Signs on second. Are good. Delivers. Misses way outside. It's a nice sliding stop towards the right by Seth Martinez. Are good. Looks to throw to second. Nobody there covering the bag. A lot of dancing around out at second base.
You can see in the upper portion of your screen, you'll see them both, Caballero and Roland, trying to distract the runner.
Catches the outer part of the plate. 1-1 now to Lytle. Popped up into shallow right. There goes Roland, and he's going to make a play. Nice grab by the second baseman in shallow right field to end the inning. The Mustangs leave a runner stranded at second base. After 4 complete innings, it's Kings 6, Carroll 2.
This April, your drive makes a difference. During our Drive for Driscoll event, every time you take a test drive at any Sames location in Laredo, Corpus Christi, or across the Rio Grande Valley,
we'll donate $10 to Driscoll Children's Hospital.
No purchase necessary, just drive. Help us support the children and families who need it most. Visit Sames this April and drive for Driscoll. Let's drive for smiles.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
It's South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Back at Cabinus. Top of the 5th inning, King 6, Carroll 2, District 29 5A play. I'm James Espinosa. I'm with my longtime broadcast partner, my longtime friend, the troubleshooter extraordinaire of all troubleshooter extraordinaires. It's Doug Kesterson.
I don't know about troubleshooting extraordinaire.
Doug,
I'm glad I figured that problem out. That was going to drive me crazy until I could get it because the view I had, the only way I can shift one of our 3 cameras tonight was the pole right away. I'm like, that's unwatchable.
You did the right thing. You got out there and you got it done.
Yeah. Switch to the wide camera, leave it there, come back.
Hey, whatever works, Doug. Whatever works. We got Lytle on the mound for King. And due up for Carroll. It's the top of the order. It's Flores, Martinez, and Rowland. 1, 2, and 3. Carroll's down 6-2 here in the 5th. They're starting to run out of outs. They got to make a comeback. It's going to start now.
And that is absolutely for sure, just like I thought. That's Hoagland out in left field.
Strike 1 on the outside portion. So Hoagland is in left. He moved from center to left. That was a great play made in center field in the last half inning by King. That was by Aiden Reyes. So I want to give the young man credit. 1-1 to Flores. Hoagland in left, Reyes in center, Signs in right for the King Mustangs.
And it looks like the Carroll Tiger Miller Buccaneer softball game is complete.
2-1 the count.
As I see the new graphic up there from Moody and Ray.
Oh, man, that's going to be a great one. Here's the 2-1. Up the middle and gloved off the mound by Lytle. Tosses it down to first, 1 away. Always nice when you can field your position off the mound. That's a 1-3 to start this inning. The Ray Texans are in the house. There'll be Ray and Vets Memorial coming up, and I see on the far side of Cabinus, Vets Memorial is also here. Both teams taking in some of the action before they start warming up.
Seth Martinez, the batter.
Lytle, again, working the outside corner, getting a call. 0-1 the count to Martinez. Martinez, 1 for 2 on the day, single, run scored. Did ground out back in the first inning. Grounded to short. This one is misplayed by Marcus Obregon. Chalk that one up as an E6, and Martinez is on first. Obregon just looked like at the last moment, Doug just kind of took his eye off the ball, and the ball escaped him. 1 down. Jordan Rodriguez is running for Seth Martinez at first base. Here comes Prince Rowland. Rowland is 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Was also doubled up off the base at first. Back in the 3rd inning. Tigers looking for anything here. First pitch, and Rowland looks at a strike. You know, Lytle's looked pretty impressive since he's come in relief. Came in the 4th inning for Aiden Reyes, who started the game. Reyes finished the game with 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 runs given up. This one out into right field. There goes Signs. Signs, it's over his head, and that one bounced off the wall. I want to say, Doug,
that's technically a ground rule double.
I thought I saw it bounce and go over the yellow line and hit one of the sponsorships.
It had BSN Sports out there.
So that should be a ground rule double. Either way, Rowland is on second with a double, and going first to third is Jordan Rodriguez. A nice piece of hitting by Prince Rowland.
Second hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he's now 2 for 3.
Single and a double.
Here comes Aiden Signs, or excuse me, not Aiden Signs. We actually have a
That's
pitch
Argood.
runner. Yep, Argood. Tristan Argood batting. Making his first plate appearance, Argood, here in the 5th. He's got 2 runners on, 1 out. Right over the plate, strike 1. Argood has made 20 appearances so far this year. Senior for this Carroll Tiger team. Here he is. 0-1, a quick pickoff from Lytle. It's off the mitt of Dewitt. Runners will hold at their bases, a little bit too close for comfort to send Rodriguez to home. Almost a disaster for the Mustangs.
Could have been. If that was more of an intentional throw to try to pick him off, it's going to the fence over there on the far side.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Tries to work on the outer half, just off the plate.
Probably a tad low, too.
Yeah, 1-1, a little bit low. Low and away. Rodriguez on deck, followed by Lada. This one chopped foul, breaking ball.
Almost looked like more of a check swing type from Argood than versus trying to make any contact and drive it.
Yeah, he tried to, like I'm saying, Doug, a little bit of a check swing. Looked like he tried to pull it, too, instead of just kind of waiting back and sending it the opposite way. Skips in, 2-2 to count to Tristan Argood. One down. Tigers with runners on second and third. Rolling on second, Rodriguez on third. Here comes Lytle. This one once again skips in, and Lytle looking like
he's hurt himself.
Yeah, he kind of tripped up off the mound with his delivery to home, Doug. He's walking very gingerly.
I don't want to. I'm not a doctor or a trainer, but
that one looked
that's
painful.
like some type of muscle pull or strain.
He came up a little bit lame. Well, here comes
Coach Gonzalez.
Yeah, they're gonna check things out. And
thank you to our sponsors tonight: AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech Communications, and the Taggart Motor Group. Appreciate you guys so much. Going to give him a time to walk around a little bit.
Yeah, he's walking it off and stretching and trying to get some movement into the left leg that he is favoring, and he's moving around his ankle and his foot, Doug. So maybe he kind of
might have rolled his ankle.
Like I said, maybe rolled it, tripped up on himself. He's going to get a couple of practice pitches, warm-up pitches. Full count, 1 out. As Lytle trying to shake off the little bit of a snack he had coming off the mound. Following this game, we'll have Veterans Memorial and Ray in a battle for District 29 5A supremacy. It always seems like it's come down to those two teams, Doug, in the past several seasons. We've seen some classics between those two.
That we have.
Looking for another one tonight. MIC Sports Network will be here. for however long it takes. Full count. Here's the delivery. Lytle up and in to Argood. Bases are loaded. So Argood will trot on down to first base. Lytle with his first walk issued. And the tying run is at the plate for the Carroll Tigers. It's Jacoby Rodriguez. He's 1 for 1 with the walk. Run scored. Freshman for this Carroll team. A huge moment for him and the Tigers. Top 5, 6'2" King. The pitch. Rodriguez looks at a ball low and away. So Coach Marcello said that this young man, a freshman, hits the ball the hardest on this team.
Yes. His words, not mine.
That is some high praise right there, and it's coming from the man himself, Coach Marcello. 1-0. Now 2-0. Looking down towards the King bullpen. I do not see anybody warming up down there. 6-2 game, Mustangs up. Trying to get out of this jam. Bases are loaded. Rodriguez facing Lytle. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Nice placement right there from Lytle. Count is 2-1.
It's a fastball away, just in the upper portion of the zone. Probably in Rodriguez's wheelhouse.
Yeah, they're about. 2-1 now. Rodriguez, this one in around the knees, but it catches the inner part of the plate. 2-2 now. Lytle looks in. Here's the 2-2. Rodriguez the other way. This one misplayed by Obregon. 1 run will score. Rodriguez is in. Roland is in. That's going to be an error on Obregon. Runners will be on the corners. 2 runs come in off the E6. The lead has dwindled. It is 6-4 King. Got a new batter coming up. That is number 31, batting for Adrian Lotta.
Logan Looper.
Logan Looper. So Logan Looper getting his first plate appearance of this game. Here in the 5th inning with 1 out, runners on the corners.
Pinch hitter, number 31, Logan Looper.
Here's Looper trying to take advantage of this situation. Pinch hitting for Anthony Lotta. And the pitch from Lytle. Looper comes in swinging. It's 0-1. There's some long flowing blonde hair out of the back of that helmet. Oh, 0-1 to Looper. Nico Caballero on deck. There is 1 out. Carroll has bit into the lead. Looper up the middle, off the ankle of Lytle. Lytle's on the ground. In comes Argood. That is an RBI single for Logan Looper, and the lead is now down to 1, Doug. It's 6-5 King.
If Lytle wasn't feeling the effects of that wrong step coming off the mound a little bit earlier, he definitely felt that one off the ankle.
Man, that is tough. This kid has been all kinds of beat up here, Doug, this inning. Here's Caballero. Tigers have scored 3.
And that's going to be all. Here comes Ricky Gonzalez.
They got 2 on. 1 out with Nico Caballero up. 6-5 King here in the top of the 5th, and here comes Coach Gonzalez. Let's keep our eyes on this, Doug, because there's going to be some movement going on, and Lytle gives up the ball. A valiant effort from Mr. Lytle. Came into this game in the 4th. Ended up going 1 1/3 innings pitched. Gave up 2 hits.
He's going to bring a pitch, Hoagland.
Here comes Hoagland. So we'll adjust our lineups here. Hoagland now on the mound. He will come in.
Good thing about these guys here playing tonight and not playing till Saturday, I believe everybody's going to fall under the category of the enough days rest. So I think Coach Gonzalez can have all of his arms at his disposal because I do not know how many pitches any of them have gone around. I could check real quick on Game Changer, but that might be something to pay attention to for Saturday's game at 1 o'clock.
Absolutely. Well, Hoagland's going to go through his warm-up pitches at 6-5 King. Carroll has severely cut into the lead. 3 runs have come across here in the 5th. 2 of them off of an error by Marcus Obregon. The other one off of a hard liner, a hard grounder, I should say, off the bat of Logan Looper, which caught a piece of Justin Lytle on the mound, which brought in Tristan Argood from third base. That is how the Tigers have fought back into this game. 6-5.
Lytle's thrown 21 pitches, so Lytle can he can come back Saturday easy. I think it's enough days rest for Reyes. He had 83.
Okay.
And I think that falls underneath that. You can look that up real quick, but I think that's where it is. And hey, I had that cord down there for you if you needed to plug in for your Ethernet.
Oh, man. Okay, I'll get that here in a minute, probably for the next game or so. But, yeah, that's where we're at, Doug, and that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. MICSportsNetwork.com. We're going to be here. We still got another game to come. It's Vets and Ray in the nightcap.
And then for the Tigers, signs through 59.
Grant Hoagland on the mound. And here is Nico Caballero. This should be a matchup. Caballero is 1 for 2 with a single.
And what's the pitch count?
This is a clean count, Doug.
Okay.
0-1 now. Challenges Caballero inside. 0-1. Couple of Tigers on the bases. It's Rodriguez on second. Looper on first. Caballero batting. The pitch from Hoagland.
Oof.
This one got a piece of Alex Alejandro. He gives a thumbs up behind the plate. 2 strikes to Nico Caballero. He's come out swinging the bat on both pitches he's seen so far from Grant Hoagland. Misses. One and 2 now to Caballero. Here's Hoagland. Caballero out of play. Into the parking lot.
Yeah, just a little late on the timing on that one. Caballero was waiting on that pitch.
Hoagland looks. 1-2. Caballero tips it, and this one off the face mask of Alejandro. He's already taken 2 off of his body in this at-bat.
Aiden Dewitt is now playing left field for Hoagland.
All right, so Dewitt out and left. Hoagland on the mound. And I imagine Lytle went to third.
That's what it looks like.
Justin Lytle to third. We got our sheets lined up here. 1-2 count, 1 down. Here's Caballero. Big moment right here in this game for Carroll. Hoagland. Inside, it skips away from Alejandro. Both runners will take a base. Count is 2-2 to Caballero. Runners now on second and third. Rodriguez and Looper each move up. Popped up. There's Lytle. He's into foul territory. Is he going to make a play? No, just beyond. Lytle tried to outstretch his glove and make a snag. Count remains 2-2. If Lytle does catch that ball in foul territory, then that would have enabled Rodriguez to tag up from third. It would have been a tough play for Lytle to make the catch and the throw to home. It is a one-run game. King is up.
Running towards the bullpen.
Yeah, that would have tied the game up for the Tigers. Caballero fighting this one off once again. Doug, he is in a battle here with Grant Hoagland. Two teams that are, you know, very familiar with each other, of course, historically. King and Carroll rivalry between the two schools in multiple sports. 2-2. Outside, it's away. Full count now to Caballero.
After all those, I think Hoagland was going to try to see if Caballero would chase a high fastball because he's been trying to make contact on everything he's been throwing in.
Caballero, this one sharply hit, snagged, and the toss down to first will get the out. That was a nice play by Ethan Gomez, but the Tigers do bring a run in. We are all tied at 6 as Rodriguez scores. Caballero is retired on the 4-3 put out. And Looper down to third on the fielder's choice.
Pinch hitter, I believe, in number 2, Dax Rodriguez.
Here's Dax Rodriguez.
Plays a lot of first base. That's not playing, not in the lineup tonight. Till now.
This one passes Alejandro, and here comes Looper, and the Tigers have taken the lead. 5 runs have come across for Carroll here in the 5th. It's a 1-0 count at the plate to Rodriguez.
He gets he gets an RBI and doesn't swing the bat.
And sometimes that's how it works. Strike called against Rodriguez. One and one. Now 1-2. Rodriguez keeps himself alive.
5 ball on the plate. Please bring that baseball to your bench.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Dax Rodriguez, out number 3, but the Tigers put up 5 runs here in the 5th. They take the lead. It is 7-6. Carroll will be right back.
This April, your drive makes a difference. During our Drive for Driscoll event, every time you take a test drive at any Sames location in Laredo, Corpus Christi, or across the Rio Grande Valley,
we'll donate $10 to Driscoll Children's Hospital.
No purchase necessary, just drive. Help us support the children and families who need it most. Visit Sames this April and drive for Driscoll. Let's drive for smiles.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Bottom of the bottom of the fifth inning. It is 7-6 Carroll. They have taken the lead from the Mustangs, who are up the majority of the game. And we are deep in the heart of Texas as we're in the fifth inning stretch. Still got one more to go, and it is a highly anticipated matchup between Ray and Veterans Memorial. Two teams at the top of the District 29 5A standings doing battle. There'll be 2 games this week between those two teams, and we will have both of them here on MIC Sports Network.
The batter, Angel Ayola.
This one hit to second. One step and a throw, and one down after Roland takes care of business. Down goes Ariola. Here's Cody Westbrook. Westbrook singled back in the third, scored a run. He's 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Bounces in from Argood.
58 feet.
Yeah, this didn't really have enough to get there. Strike, catches the outside. 1-1 now to Westbrook. Gomez on deck, followed by Alejandro. King down 7-6 here in the bottom of the fifth. Up and in. Count moves to 2-1. Three and 1 now as it gets through the mitts. That pitch got through the mitt of Seth Martinez. There we go, catches the inner half. Nicely done by Argood. Argood sets himself. And here's the pitch. This one lined out of play.
Well, looks like we're not starting at 8 o'clock for game 2.
Absolutely not. Nope. And that's just how baseball goes.
Pretty much.
If I had to venture, probably 8:30. Full count. Popped up, right field. Solano drifts over to his right, makes the catch, 2 down. Two away here in the bottom of the fifth.
Ethan Gomez, the batter.
First pitch hits the outside corner. Here's Gomez. Gomez has reached on an error and reached on a hit by pitch. Hasn't officially registered an at-bat tonight. Just off the plate. One and two.
Harkus just playing catch.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. I mean, looks to be calm out there with the 1-2 count, just trying to hit his spots. Fouled off. Just missed. A little bit low on that breaking ball. Count moves to 2-2 to Ethan Gomez. Gomez playing second for the King Mustangs. He's had a couple of really nice plays out there. 7-6 Carroll after they put 5 runs in the top half of the 5th. Attacks the outside. The umpire likes the placement of that pitch. It's going to be a called strike 3. That's a 3-up, 3-down frame for the Carroll defense. At the end of 5, Carroll leads 7-6.
Looking for a vehicle you can trust? Visit the Taggart Group in Portland, right off Highway 181. For over 30 years, they've been helping Coastal Bend drivers find quality vehicles they can rely on. They offer a strong selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. The Taggart Group are also the only local Big Tex and Liberty trailer dealer. They offer aggressive trade appraisals and will buy your vehicle even if you're not currently in the market to trade. See their inventory at thetaggartgroup.com or call 361-643-6900.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I didn't know it was a blood cancer. It's one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time, and I didn't feel like eating. This can feel scary, but if you know what to look for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you can get in touch with Blood Cancer United. They were there for me, and they can be there for you too.
It's South Texas High School baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Top of the 6th inning, James Espinosa and Doug Kesterson with you. 7-6. The Tigers up on King. We have Christian Hernandez stepping to the plate. He's in the 9 spot. Followed by Flores and Martinez. It's 9-1-2 for the Tigers as we open the door to the 6th inning.
The batter, Christian Hernandez.
Hoagland on the mound. It's quickly 0-1. Attacking the outside. One and one now. One and two. Hoagland, the third pitcher for this King team. Started with Aiden Reyes, then went to Justin Lytle, and Hoagland came in the last inning. 2-2 now to Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Took a little bit off it. Down goes Christian Hernandez, one away. Second strikeout for Grant Hoagland. Here comes Daniel Flores. Represents the top of the order for Carroll.
Daniel Flores.
Flores is 0 for 3. Fly out, strikeout, and a ground out. Hits the outside. Strike one called. Tries to check his swing. It's 1-1. Another one. Swings through it, 1-2. Hoagland again. Took a little bit of velocity off that pitch. Flores was way in front. There's 1-2, one out. Tipped foul. Off the lower leg of Daniel Flores. Martinez awaits on deck for Carroll. Breaking pitch, out to third. Lytle rockets it. The scoop from Westbrook. 2 down. Lytle had to put a lot behind it, and Cody Westbrook drops to a knee. Able to scoop that one up. 5-3 put out.
Catcher Seth Martinez.
Here comes Seth Martinez. Martinez has a single. It occurred back in the third inning. He's reached on an error. He's also grounded out, so officially 1 for 2. 2 down, facing Hoagland. Misses way outside. Two 2-0 now. Prince Rowland on deck. Rowland is 2 for 3. Run scored. Single, double for Rowland. He's been hot at the plate for the Tigers. Here's the 2-0 though. This one nicely done into left field by Seth Martinez. Second base hit for the catcher.
2 out hitting too.
Yeah, he's now 2 for 3 as well.
With 2 outs,
Martinez will be courtesy ran for by Jordan Rodriguez. Here comes Prince Rowland. Rowland had a double that one hopped the wall in the last frame. Singled back in the third, struck out in the first. 2 down for Rowland. Misses inside. Strike called. 1-1 the count to Prince Rowland. Rowland's been pretty aggressive in these at-bats. He hasn't really worked a deep count. His deepest count was back in the first. Rowland aggressive, swings and misses. 1-2 now to Prince Rowland. Here's the 1-2. Inside, Rowland backs away. Count is now 2 apiece. Runner breaks, Rowland swings and sends this one out of play. Rodriguez was heading for second base. He's going to have to turn back. 2-2 count, 2 out. The pitch. This one sliced, and it's going to fall into left field. Prince Roland is now 3 for 4. After that single, nice piece of hitting from Prince with 2 strikes.
Again, 2 out hitting. Staying patient.
Yeah, he's looked pretty solid at the plate, Doug. 3 for 4.
And Roland, with this effort, too, I mean, being a sophomore, he is one of the veterans of the roster. Played a lot of games.
Here's Tristan Argood. Argood had his first at-bat back in the 5th inning. Argood drew a walk. Ended up scoring a run. He ended up scoring. 2 runners on for the Tigers. 7-6 game here in the top of the 6th. Argood, inside. He fights it off. One and one. Two and one now as the hat falls off of Grant Hoagland. He's trying to work that outside corner, just missing. Three and one, escapes from Alejandro. Both runners break. Rodriguez at third, Roland in at second easily. And there's been several of those instances, Doug, in the last inning and a half where, a couple of balls have escaped, wild pitch, pass ball, whatever it may be, and that's enabled the Tigers to move ahead in the bases and put themselves in a better scoring position. Here's Argood with a 3-1 count. Hoagland finds the zone. Full count now to Tristan Argood. Full count delivery. Argood off the end of the bat. Roller to first. Westbrook takes it, steps on the bag for the 3rd out of the inning. Score remains 7-6 Carroll. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning here on MIC Sports Network.
Are you bored of your old video games or game console? Head over to FX Game Exchange and find something new from Atari 2600 to PlayStation and Xbox. FX has what you're looking for. Buy, sell, or trade your old games for new ones. They also repair consoles and controllers and discs. So race on over to FX Game Exchange and check out their huge selection of video games, board games, collectibles, and so much more. Happy gaming from FX Game Exchange, 2033 Airline Road.
At GTech 360, we're proudly connecting the South Texas Coastal Bend community. With reliable high-speed internet and state-of-the-art security and alarm systems, your home and business stay seamlessly connected and protected. Enjoy hassle-free setup with free installation, no credit checks, and absolutely no data caps. And if you ever need us, our local support is here 24/7. GTech 360, closing the digital divide, one connection at a time. Give us a call at 361-777-1400.
Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
We're back here at Cabinets Field. I'm Doug Kesterson, joined alongside James Espinosa. Tonight it's the bottom of the 6th inning, and King Mustangs are coming up for their turn to bat. They trail the Tigers 7-6 as we approach the bottom 6.
That's right, Doug. Tigers up 7-6. Mustangs down to their last 6 outs of this ball game.
They are the home team, so they do get their last at bat.
Absolutely.
Unless they can rip off a couple of runs here in this bottom sixth and get 3 up, 3 down in the top 7 and close the game out.
Alejandro will lead things off for the Mustangs. Argood still on the mound for the Carroll Tigers. We got Ray and Veterans Memorial coming up after this game. Should be outstanding. A battle for the supremacy of District 29 5A. We'll have both of their games here this week, tonight and on Friday evening. Here's Alex Alejandro, 1 for 2 on the day. Does have an RBI. Oh, and 1 the count called to Alex Alejandro.
Arkin has a unique delivery, like his arm is straight above his head in a down, kind of like a catapult type motion. Don't you think?
Yeah, just right over the top. Challenges Alejandro, and Alejandro
Old school like head right behind his head and just
couldn't catch up to it. Yeah, you're right, 0-2. You're right, the catapult. That is an apt description of his pitching motion. Breaking pitch.
And that was, it would have been brilliant if he could nail the outside corner and keep it up enough with a late drop, but I think a little bit too much movement for Argood.
One, two, and he gets him. Goes inside to Alejandro, and Alejandro couldn't get his hands around fast enough. 1 away.
We went up. It'll bring up Marcos Obregon.
Argood performing rather well on the mound. Second strikeout for him. Here's
Aiden Alanis, the batter.
Here's Aiden Alanis batting. His first plate appearance, he's hitting for Obregon. Alanis comes in swinging. Top of the order up next for King. Hoagland on deck. One and one now. Pops the outside, 1-2 against Alanis. Nice pitch from Argood.
It's like his 1-0 Moody in softball. I can't tell what inning yet.
Breaking pitch, not in the zone, 2-2.
Short off end to Martinez. Off of his shin guard and kind of high and careened off to the side.
There's been a few of those. Misses upstairs, full count. King down 1. They have 5 outs remaining in this game to try to tie it or win it. Cabinets is filling up here. Packed house. Outside corner, called strike 3. Pinpoint placement by Tristan Argood. He's struck out the first 2 batters of this inning, 2 out.
Bring up Grant Hoagland.
Three strikeouts for Argood since he has entered the game. Into right field, there's Solano backing up and making the catch. It is a 1, 2, and 3 inning for the Tiger defense. Score remains 7-6. Carroll, we're going to the 7th inning.
I'm Robert Heil with the Heil Law Firm. You probably haven't heard about us yet, but you will. That's because we're doing things a little bit differently here at the Heil Law Firm. We provide the best possible customer service, access to the best healthcare providers, and the best possible outcomes on your case. That's why we've won Caller Time Best of the Best the last 3 years in a row. Most importantly, we give back a part of every case we win to make our community better. At the Heil Law Firm, we are battling for justice and winning for the community.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
The city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
And take your time. We do things differently and celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
The collectively cool.
the creatively curious,
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
On News Talk KEYS.
Side to the right.
Crisscross.
Yeah, crisscross, top of the 7th.
Chop, chop, real smooth.
7-6. Carroll is up. Grant Hoagland remains on the mound for the King Mustangs. Carroll trying to get a couple of more insurance runs before they go to the bottom of the 7th to close it out, or attempt to close it out. We will have Vets Memorial and Ray to follow. So make sure you stick around. MICSportsNetwork.com will be the place to be. And on our radio home, News Talk KEYS, 1440 AM and 98.7 FM.
Jacoby Rodriguez, the batter.
The pitch from Hoagland. And a swing and a miss from Jacoby Rodriguez. He's leading things off for Carroll. Rodriguez has a single, a walk, and he's reached on an error. Officially 1 for 1. Does have a couple of runs scored. Inside, nice. Hoagland paints the inner half. 0-2 the count. Time called.
And we're a little...
Just a tad bit behind.
A tad behind.
They wanted that one on the outside, missed.
And I thought it was awful close to being that myself, too. I would not have been surprised if he steps back and rings him up.
The fans are just packing the house here, Doug. It's filling up quite nice at Cabinets. This one hit the opposite way, and it finds itself in left field. A leadoff base hit from Jacoby Rodriguez. He's now 2 for 2 at the plate. Here comes Anthony Lotta back in the game.
At the beginning of this ball game, it sure looked like King was really going to have Carroll's number in this ball game. They were able to put up 2 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. Carroll only put 1 in the second and 1 in the third, and it looked like King was going to try to run away with this one, James. But Carroll stayed with it. A couple of errors against the Mustangs. Put up 5 runs in the 5th inning, lead 7-6.
Yeah, and just a testament to the fight that Carroll has shown here tonight. Anthony Lotta back in to bat. He was pinch hit for by Logan Looper in the 5th. In the 2 plate appearances that Lotta has had, he's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. He's got a runner on, no out. And this place is filling up, Doug. I'm not exaggerating. Bunt drop down, Hoagland off the mound. Underhand toss, oh man. One hops into the glove of Westbrook. Westbrook gives Hoagland a little bit of a wry smile. They get the out at first. Rodriguez will advance to second on the fielder's choice. That was a tougher play than I think Cody Westbrook anticipated at first base.
Runner at first, it brings up Nico.
Here's Nico Caballero. Caballero has singled, grounded out, and he had a RBI ground out in the last inning. 1 for 3. Runner on second for Caballero. It's outside, 1-0. The Tigers would like to tack on another run here to
Yeah, one more, I feel a little bit more comfortable.
try to cushion the lead a little bit before the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. High and away. 2-0 the count to Nico. We'll be here with you deep into the night at Cabanis. Make sure that you stick around for Vets and Ray. 2-0. Oh, way inside. Did it connect with Caballero? No, it didn't.
He did his nice, fancy, newfangled matrix move to get out of the way.
It looked like he tried to. At one moment, it looked like he accepted this ball.
Fate, like,
this ball's probably going to hit me because he kind of was waiting for that impact.
Yeah, I'm going to wear this one.
But it barely missed him. It's 3-0. Oh, and they are going to award the base, Doug. I had a 3-0 count. It must have said it clipped him. And Caballero will stand on first.
And there's no challenge coming from the Mustang dugout either, so I could have sworn it hit him.
Runners on first and second for Carroll. Here's Dax Rodriguez. 1 out. 7-6 Carroll lead. Tipped into the mitt of Alex Alejandro. 0-1. Oh, 2. Fouled away. Pitch. Swing and a miss right into the mitt of Alex Alejandro for out number 2. That is a strikeout for Grant Hoagland. 2 down. Here comes Christian Hernandez. Ball just escapes Alex Alejandro. Everybody stays put.
Wisely, too. You've got 2 guys on base right now, first and second. There's 2 outs. It didn't get far enough away from the catcher Alejandro for them to really try to push it to make a play, and you don't want to get a third out on a base running error.
Catches the outer half. 1-1 now to Christian Hernandez. Flores on deck for Carroll. Runners on first and second. Off the inside of the hands. It's going to be a tough play for Gomez. Flip to first. It escapes Westbrook. Couple of Tigers are going to come in to score, and Carroll increases their lead to 9-6. Caballero came in. All the way from first base on that one, Doug. Man, oh man, so Hernandez reaches. There's Flores. This one's hit to Gomez. More of a routine play for the third out of the inning. Couple of runs come across for the Tigers. They increase their lead to 9-6. Last at bat coming for King. We're going to the bottom of the seventh.
I'm Robert Heil with the Heil Law Firm. You probably haven't heard about us yet, but you will. That's because we're doing things a little bit differently here at the Heil Law Firm. We provide the best possible customer service, access to the best healthcare providers, and the best possible outcomes on your case. That's why we've won Caller Time Best of the Best the last 3 years in a row. Most importantly, we give back a part of every case we win to make our community better. At the Heil Law Firm, we are battling for justice and winning for the community.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
From the city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
We take your power. We do things differently and celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
The collectively cool.
the creatively curious,
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
An obedient dog. It's South Texas High School baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Bottom of the seventh, 9-6. Carroll up on King. Last at bat coming for the Mustangs. They need 3 runs to tie, 4 runs to win. Tristan Argood remains on the mound. Tigers went 9 hits on 9 runs, 1 error. King, 6 hits, 6 runs, 2 errors. The Mustangs haven't scored since the 3rd inning. It's been blank. Zeros in the 4, 5, and 6 innings for the Mustangs. They must do something here. There'll be signs to lead it off for King.
Some little bit of, I don't know why there's such a delay. The umpire is going to walk out like, hey, let's go, boys. Now, I'm going to assume, and just totally making this up, is the umpire's like, boys, I'm hungry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they bring in a different crew for the second game. Am I correct about that? Usually.
I would hope so.
Argood on the mound, facing signs. 2-3-4 due up for King. Into the netting.
You know, the reason I say that is, you know, I think that this crew's done a good job tonight.
So do I.
I have not seen anybody contest a call other than Marcelo say, hey, my guy was safe. And they're like, okay, he was safe. And that's it.
That's truly it right there.
Christian signs of that.
Hasn't really been too many protest moments. Over the top. There's a stop right in front of Roland. Picks it up, fires. Just a tad bit behind the speedy Christian Signs. That is an infield base hit. It was a good stop by Roland.
Deep on the edge of the dirt and grass. Roland did not field it cleanly. He got his glove on it, was able to try to pick it up, kept it in front of him, and then able to get a throw. But by that time, like you said, Signs had about 4 steps away from the bag and able to get there safely.
Here's Aiden Reyes. No outs. Runner on for King. They trail by 3. Argood looks over at first. Pickoff attempt. And Signs is back.
Rodriguez is playing first.
Yeah, Dax Rodriguez out there.
We were doing our preview Around the Bases Spotlight magazine when we went to Carroll to meet with both baseball and softball. Had a chance to get to the school and go over there and talk, and he was going to take me to Marcelo. Dax Rodriguez was one of the young people working in the office. So he said, I'm going to take you over there. Yeah, he didn't have baseball that period, but he was working over.
He was working in the athletic office?
No, working in the main office.
Oh, okay.
And walked me over. And I
office
was like, okay.
assistant.
He said, Dax Rodriguez, okay, I know your name. You've been around a while.
Nice. Another check on first. Well, Dax, he was a player of the game for us last year. One of the games we had of Carroll. And he played football as well. I know he was on the defensive line for Carroll. High and away. 1-1. So, yeah, that name's pretty familiar.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's a senior.
Yes, I want to say so. There's a lot of students rolling in from the Ray side.
What's a red out for Ray tonight?
Ah, no wonder. 1-1 count. This one's into right. Solano can't get it. One hops. That is a single for Aiden Reyes. Runners on first and second now. Back-to-back singles for King to lead off the seventh. Tying run comes to the plate. Buckle up, folks.
The batter, Justin Lighty. No outs, there's a breaking strike.
Catches the outside. 0-1. Dangerous moment here. Time. Martinez wants to talk things over with Argood.
Thank you, AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech Communications, and the Taggart Motor Group in Portland. You guys are awesome.
Couple runners on for King here in the bottom of the seventh inning. They trail by 3. Justin Lytle batting. One heavy swing could tie this game. The pitch. Called strike. Lytle looks at strike 2. Breaking ball, sliced, pushed the other way, but foul.
Seems like they're waiting on the breaking ball to come in right now.
Oh, 2 count. Up and challenges him, and Lytle cannot put barrel to the bat.
That's what I'm talking about. You're throwing the fastballs to get him up, moving him up, working in the middle of the zone to the top of the zone, kind of in and out. But when he's coming to the breaking ball, the Mustangs are sitting there waiting on the breaking ball to try to drive it.
Just change the eye level.
He did. And then that one, he got him to swing.
And you know what? Argood has looked really good here in relief, Doug. He's been pitching very strong. Been impressed with what I've seen out of Tristan Argood. If he could get out of this jam. 1 out. Here's Abel Ariola. 2 runners on for King. Breaking pitch just misses. Misses away. 1-1. Strike 2 called.
Strike 1.
Or strike 1, my apologies.
2-1. 2-1.
2-1, 2-1.
All good. Rays leading Moody 2-1 in softball.
That one looks early in that game. And, of course, we did see Moody last week. A very competitive game against Vets Memorial. I was very impressed with what we saw out of the Trojans and that turnaround season they're having. 2-1. Swings through it. 2-2. It's been a fantastic softball season on that side, Doug. I've had a blast covering all those games.
Fun, fast-paced, energetic, lively dugouts.
Exactly. You got a few teams over on that end that are looking to make some deep playoff runs.
And I think the Cal Allen Lady Cats are really primed to go deep and maybe a four-peat.
Man, that would be incredible. Some great softball in this area. 2-2 count. Popped up and out of play. Heads up, Ray Texan fans, as all the students scamper out of the way. No one even attempted to catch it. Everybody just...
Shaking my head.
Everybody just got out of the way.
You got two hands.
Yeah, come on, guys. That was catchable down there, Doug. It was catchable. 2-2 at the plate to Ariola. One out. The pitch. Breaking ball above the letters. Full count. Are good.
Didn't look like he got his full release on that one.
No.
The release point was really high. He wanted that roll and that late break, and it just didn't seem to have enough torque on it.
Popped up. Does Martinez have it? No. Right on the awning.
And rolling back behind us.
Count remains full. Tristan Argood facing Abel Ariola.
I'm surprised.
He's battling, man.
I'm surprised they're not sitting back behind there and duck out of the way of that coming back to the netting. Remember that that time with who was it, James Harden and Russell Westbrook in Houston, and they both ducked out of the way like, oh.
At the Strohs game?
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Another full count. Here's Argood. Out of play towards the Ray baseball team, who's patiently awaiting the conclusion of this game. It'll be Ray and Vets Memorial after this.
When?
Who knows? Usually about 30 minutes after the game concludes. Unless the coaches just say, hey, let's start. But I doubt that. They're going to go through their warm-ups.
Too much on the line for this one.
We'll be deep into the night at Cabanis. Here's the pitch. This one lifted. It's back. It's in the bleachers, Doug. Loss of words. Ariola. After a tremendous at-bat. That's it. That's the ball game. Oh,
Tied.
walk-off.
It's tied. It's 9-9. It's tied.
Oh, it's tied.
Slow down. Slow down.
I thought it was a walk-off,
No.
Doug. My bad.
It's only one out.
Man, I thought it was a walk-off shot. Well, that's going to be fun to listen back to.
It's okay.
9-9.
It's okay. You're human.
Oh, man. Incredible. Abel Arriola. I'll just clip that before I started saying all that stuff. Dude, there's no way that just happened, Doug.
Wow.
And that was at a double digit at bat. 10 plus pitches at least. There's no way. It's 9-9.
Waiting on that off-speed pitch. That's what I'm saying.
It's 9-9, and we might have some extra inning baseball coming up. All right, we have a pitching change. Let's try to gather ourselves here. A 3-run bomb from Abel Arriola. Wow. There is absolutely no way. Sent that one into the bleachers in left field. And there's actually some fans sitting out in left. This place is absolutely, I mean, here in a moment, they're going to start filling up those bleachers towards the
and it'll clear out and everybody will come and converge back
towards
down
the
here in the middle.
baselines out there. Wow. Okay, so we got number 7 on the mound now, Doug. Let's kind of let's get where we're going here. That's Torres. Yes, Torres.
Trey Torres.
So Trey Torres. And it's a party here, man. It's a party at MIC Sports Network. Trey Torres. He'll come in the 7th, tie ball game. 9-9. There's still only one out after the 3-run bomb from Abel Arriola to tie it. That's going to push Arriola to 2 for 4 with 4 RBI. Woo! Incredible.
You know, that home run, too, had not only King fans on their feet clapping and applauding that one, there were several Veterans Memorial Eagle fans going down the third baseline. They were giving them a standing ovation, and they were happy that, applauding the great effort of that young man, Abel Arriola.
Man, that's just an incredible moment right there after everything that happened. After him fighting off several pitches to put that one into the bleachers. One out. Torres on the mound for Carroll. Trying to salvage this one and send it to extras. Westbrook will be batting.
But the Mustangs are going to try to walk it off.
Yeah, that's what it appears. We are going deep into the night here at Cab on Tuesday Night Baseball. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook has a single, a strikeout, and a flyout. 1 for 3. 1 run scored.
Cody Westbrook, the batter, the Commissioner Reed. Trey Torres.
First pitch from Torres hits on the outer half. Strike 1. District 29-5A, game 1. Approaching the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, it is.
Works away, misses. Still got Vets and Ray to come. And it's a red out for Ray. There's a lot of Ray students here A big-time baseball game between Ray and Vets. Misses low. 2-1 the count to Westbrook. Works inside. 3-1. Carroll was 2 outs away from victory before Abel Arriola hit a 3-run home run to tie it. It's 9-9 here in the bottom of the 7th. Those were the first runs scored by King since the 3rd inning. Full count after that swing.
Westbrook's trying to put it in the bleachers and walk it off. That was definitely, hey, I'm going to end this thing right now.
Trying to send it, Doug.
And what do you expect between old Southside rivals, King and Carroll?
This is a good one, man. This has
Throw
been a
out
great
the records,
game.
it doesn't matter.
It's been an outstanding game. Here's the payoff. Into right. Solano, couple of steps in for out number 2.
Made it a little more interesting than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Like he was tracking it and expected it to carry just a little further, had to inch up, and realize, oh, I need about another 2 or 3 steps, and let's grab it.
Here's Ethan Gomez.
Ethan Gomez.
Oh, here we go. 2 down, Gomez up. Pitch from Torres, it's low. 1-0 the count. If you're tuning in and expected Vets and Ray to be battling, well, stick around, they're coming up at the conclusion of this game. We'll have Ray and Vets, whatever time that should start. Outside corner, 1-1. Count is at 2-1 now. Slice, foul. 2-2 now to Ethan Gomez. Two out. Bottom of the 7th, 9-9 King. They have tied it here. Some heroics from Abel Arriola. Breaking pitch, misses. Down is full. Full count, 2 out. Skips in. The winning run is on first after a walk.
With 2 out, runner at first base.
Here comes
Brings up
Alex Alejandro.
Alex Alejandro.
He had a huge triple on Saturday against Flower Bluff. And I'm saying huge. Into the gap, left center field.
Alejandro, 1-0 count. Torres just a tad bit low and away. Gomez on first, 2 down. It's 2-0. Good eye from Alejandro. Still got one more game after this. Fetz and Ray coming up. But right now, we got ourselves a good one between King and Carroll. 9-9 here in the bottom of the 7th. Torres on the bump. The pitch, skips it in. Gomez takes off, the throw to second, tag applied, safe. Roland did his best to handle that short hop throw. But Gomez swipes second base. 3-0 count at the plate to Alex Alejandro, and the winning run is 180 feet away. They're going to intentionally walk Alex Alejandro. He's on. Runners on first and second. Here comes Marcus Obregon. 2 outs here, Doug.
Yeah, anything can happen right now. I mean, with the 2 outs, obviously you can't sac fly anything. You're going to have to drive something to get a base hit. And hopefully you drive it out far enough for the Mustangs to bring in your runner.
Any sort of base hit to the outfield.
And the outfielders are not playing very deep, which the wind is blowing pretty strong still. Probably solid 16 to 20 miles an hour.
No, they're playing in, Doug. I mean, anything over their heads, the game's over no matter what.
They're trying to anticipate anything in here to get to stop the run.
There's Obregon batting. Obregon into center. Back goes Flores, who makes the play for the 3rd out of this inning. We're going to extras. It's 9-9. We will stay right here as Doug is giving me the signals.
Yeah.
Like, I was about to send us to break, Doug. I was about to go. I was itching to send us to break, Doug.
I know. I didn't schedule anything.
But we are here, and it is 9-9 as, hey, Abel Arriola, the hero for King thus far with a 3-run home run to tie the game. He has 4 RBI. He is 2 for 4 at the plate, the designated hitter for the Mustangs. Well, here we go. We're off to the 8th. Two up for Carroll will be Martinez, Roland, and Saenz. Man, oh man.
And these are district games, so it's not like you can push this game off or do anything to it
What's
tonight.
the latest you've ever stayed here at Cabinets?
I think it was a Friday night. We probably got out of here about 12:30.
I think I might have been there with you on that one. A 12:30-ish.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen with this Ray and Vets game. I mean, it could be a pitcher's duel tonight, you know, both guys, and it could scoot along quickly, get a couple of runs in, or we may have a marathon tonight. I don't know when they have to stop the game, if they have to stop the game at all. And do you pick it up and resume it at another time? I don't know. I don't think so.
That's a tough one.
I don't believe that will happen.
Yeah.
If I think I understand the district rules enough,
If
I
we
do not think it'll happen. I think you have to finish it.
If we get far enough, we'll have to ask some of the guys next door about that. We'll ask Harvey and company. All right, here we are, 9-9, top of the 8th.
Seth Martinez, the batter.
Martinez takes one high. Martinez so far today, a ground out, single. He's reached on an error, and he has another single, so officially 2 for 3. Couple of runs scored, and make that 3 for 4. There goes Martinez. Martinez rounds first, and he will stay. That is a single for Seth Martinez, make him 3 for 4. Nice piece of hitting by the catcher.
And then he has his runner coming in for him.
Here comes Jordan Rodriguez to run. He's been running for him all evening. Prince Rowland is now up. Rowland has had base hits in 3 consecutive at-bats. He's also 3 for 4 at the plate.
2 singles and a double.
That is correct. 2 singles, a double, run scored.
You know, I'm still looking for someone to hit for a cycle in the game.
Prince Rowland. Prince Rowland into the opposite field. He is 4 for 5, Doug. From first to third goes Rodriguez with the speed, and Rowland will wind up on second base. Prince Rowland 4 for 5 at the plate.
And nobody out for the Tigers. So you have a runner in scoring position, can bring home a run or 2 right now.
That's a single for Rowland. He advanced to second on the fielder's choice to third. And Rodriguez went first to third. He is fast. That Jordan Rodriguez, but they're playing pretty deep out in left field, Doug. The King Mustangs were.
Well, that was
Aiden Dewitt.
It wasn't really a drive. It was more of a bloop. Kind of like, oh no, and it muscled it out.
Runners on second and third. Everybody pushed in on the infield for King. Catches the outer half. Strike 1 called. We have Trey Torres batting. Torres looks at this one. 1-1 the count. Can Torres be the hero here in the 8th? Looks at strike 2. Hoagland working away. 1-2 count, no out. Two and 2 to count. Swings and misses. Down goes Trey Torres. Strikeout right there for Grant Hoagland, 1 away. Here comes Jacoby Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 2 for 2 at the plate. Slices this one just above the dugout of King. That one was fiercely into the bleachers.
I think it went over the far side bleachers over there.
Oh, man. That one was coming in hot. Infield remains in for King. 1 away. Rodriguez, grounder, Gomez. The throw home, and it's a precarious situation. And Rodriguez tagged out, Doug.
Marcellus just hand there with his hands out like
what's going on here? That was a tough decision made right there. That's actually Noel Baez. That was number 5, Doug. So Baez is the one who gets thrown out on a 4-2. 2 down. Misses on the outside to Anthony Lotta, 1-0. So the Tigers right there with a critical running error. That would have been the run that put them ahead. And this is away once again, 2-0. Hoagland. Swing and a miss from Lotta. Nico Caballero awaits on deck. There's 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Carroll. Three and one. MIC Sports Network and News Talk KEYS, we thank you for being here with us tonight. Popped up. Behind the plate. Alejandro can't make the play. That one must have got caught up, and swirling winds here at Cabanis.
Typically, those go straight over the awning here, or on top of the press box and roll back to the ticket booth. Not that one.
Full count at the plate to Anthony Lotta. 2 down. Rolling on second. Rodriguez on first. The pitch. It's ball 4. Bases are loaded. Everybody moves up 90 feet. And here comes Nico Caballero.
Bases loaded and 2 outs, so we bring up shortstop, Nico Caballero.
Caballero facing Hoagland. Time called at the plate.
I think I'm getting some confirmation. Our friend Albert Hernandez is like, can we play after midnight? Yeah, it can. We can play after midnight. I'm just like, when does it have to end? Meaning, at what point do you have to stop and pick it up, resume another time?
Low and outside. 1-0 the Caballero.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I know it can start and play. It can play and it can end after midnight easy. It's not ending is the time is. At one point, we get 1 o'clock in the morning. You know.
And I appreciate, of course, Albert sending us the information.
I think it might be all for Hoagland.
Yeah, it looks like it's it, Doug. And gave it all he had. And there's 2 out as Coach is giving a good talk to Mr. Hoagland. Coach Gonzalez, 2nd year at the helm for King. Deep into the night here at Cab.
Now he's going to keep him out there.
Okay, just a little bit of a talk. This one hit into center, and it is handled by Reyes for the 3rd out of this inning. The Tigers can't get anybody across. We will take a break right now. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. It's 9-9.
This April, your drive makes a difference. During our Drive for Driscoll event, every time you take a test drive at any Sames location in Laredo, Corpus Christi, or across the Rio Grande Valley,
we'll donate $10 to Driscoll Children's Hospital.
No purchase necessary, just drive. Help us support the children and families who need it most. Visit Sames this April and drive for Driscoll. Let's drive for smiles.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
You might want to brew a pot of coffee if you're willing to stay up late with us tonight on MIC Sports Network. We're into the bottom of the 8th of Carroll and King. 9-9 game. King up to bat. They'll be the 1-2-3 hitters for the Mustangs. Hoagland, Signs, and Reyes. And then we still got what people are calling the District 29 5A Championship Series between Ray and Vets Memorial to come. Brew that pot of coffee. If you have a day off tomorrow from work, you might as well take it off as well.
Which one?
I'll go with the DP. That could work. All right, here we are. Grant Hoagland leading it off, the top of the order for the Mustangs. Flores remains on the bump.
Hoagland, the batter.
One run will win it for King here in the bottom of the 8th. Hoagland takes strike one. Off the end of the bat, out of play. 2 strikes to Grant Hoagland. It is a packed house here. Everybody catching the end of this one and anxiously awaiting the start of the next game. Here's the 0-2. Hoagland handles that breaking ball, and it's going to make its way out to left field. That's a leadoff single for Grant Hoagland.
Watch him to steal. Hoagland has good speed.
Yeah, if you're Coach Gonzalez right now,
you got to get him in scoring position.
Yeah, you got to kind of be aggressive out here. We haven't seen Carroll be able to execute a throwdown from home to second. They've gotten close a couple of times, but in the last inning, they were able to steal a bag off of Martinez. We'll monitor that lead. Signs shows bunt at the plate. Maybe manufacture some small ball. He pulls back. It's a called strike.
I've seen Signs do this several times from Coach Gonzalez. Square up to bunt, square up to bunt, take it, and then just bring everybody in, and when they do, hit it over their heads.
Pickoff attempt. It's a little bit of a check-in. Pitch, bunt attempt, it's popped up, but foul. Hernandez was crashing in from third base. He was about a couple of steps off from making a play. 2 strikes against Signs. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Signs hustling down. The throw over to second, not in time.
It was in time.
It was in time, but a tag
It wasn't a force, I don't think.
It was a drop third strike. So the runner on first can run at their discretion.
With the runner taking one out, he'll bring up Aiden Reyes.
Out at first, Doug, though. Out at first.
Okay.
So out at first on the drop third strike because first base was occupied. That's why he's out.
Okay.
But Hoagland, he just took off. He took off running on his own. That's why it wasn't a force out. It was like as if it was a stolen base. So Hoagland in scoring position after the signed strikeout. Here's Reyes. Reyes pops it up. This one, it's fair! It's fair! Here comes Hoagland! There will be a throw at the plate. It's not in time! The Mustangs walk it off! The celebration is into center field. And King wins 10-9 over Carroll in 8 innings. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us here, Doug.
On MIC Sports
On MIC
Network.
Sports Network. We'll be back in a little bit with Vets and Ray.